Hello YouTube. I wanted to make a short video on the 2011 Ram 1500 in between 2010 and 2019. Those of you who would like to go ahead and have a mount for your CB, because there really isn't one available out there. I've seen many different videos on how-tos, and there's not one that literally shows anywhere outside of one that I've seen that was pretty good of how to mount your CB. Well, I have a do-it-yourself that I'm not going to get in quite much detail on how to build it. I believe that anybody can go ahead and build this just by looking at what I did, and I'll explain some different things that may better what I've already done, which I probably will do in the future. But I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you what I've done so you guys get an idea. Alright, you can see here that the mount is there. How it's actually made is I have bolted together 3 pieces of 1x and cut them down to go ahead and fit in the slot that's the same slot that's in between 2010 and 2019 Ram 1500 trucks. What you would do is you would take out the little rubber piece in there, and there's 2 screws in there. They're number 8 screws, just so when you go ahead and buy them, you'll need to know what size they are. Now what I've done is I went ahead and I got 3-inch screws. However, in looking at and making it, I didn't need to buy 3-inch screws, because what you could do is you can go ahead and drill in further deep to go ahead and actually have shorter screws, because 3 inches, I wanted to make it as level as possible. You can see here on the side, I went ahead and put on the bottom touching this felt, so if it's ever taken out, there's nothing like that's going to scuff this up. I went ahead and put felt on the outside to make it a little bit more pleasant to look at, and I went ahead and used a piece of plastic for the top, though it's going to be hard to find. You can actually buy them, but to make it more rigid, because a piece of aluminum board would just be too flimsy and probably end up cracking and breaking. This piece of plastic is very durable. It's not going to do that. It's black in color, so it's very nice to look at. And if I ever wanted to go and remove the actual CB from the vehicle, all I'd have to do is take out the screws here, and then put the other screws back in, and it's just like original. Now you can see on top, I've given you examples of if you want to go and actually have this shown for, go ahead and have for looks wise. It's, you know, it's chrome looking. And this right here, if you want to actually make it where it's more flat, where you're not seeing it. These are the 3-inch screws that I use to go all the way down to actually connect it. Those are the only 2 screws that's holding this whole thing in, and it's actually very, very solid. It's not moving anywhere. Just thought I'd throw this out. Forgive the crudeness of my first YouTube video. I'm going to leave this up for a while, so like, subscribe, whatever, however people do things on YouTube, and let me know. I have far more things that I can get you do-it-yourself things that I've done, that I'll post on later. But I'd like to post this to see what people think. Thanks. Have a good day.